Hi, Milorad here. In attempt to clean my office a little bit, I found another box with lots of lenses. And now we will go through and see what we have here in this box that I found. And I can see there's a little number here on this box. And that's probably from the auctions that I used to go, and estate sales as well, and buying this photography gear. I don't do that anymore, and now I'm just trying to offload all my DSLR and film camera gears, especially lenses. This is Acura diamatic lens. It's 35mm prime lens. That's not bad. And I see this is screw mount, 42mm screw mount. That's actually good, because right here I have a bunch of these mounts. And I used to have mostly Canon gear, and then whenever I buy these lenses that have different mount, I go to eBay and I buy adapters for those mounts. And those adapters are from any mount to Canon. And at that time I used to have Canon DSLRs, and these are adapters from different mounts to Canon mount. And let's see if this one is, yes, it's working. And now we have this lens with adapter to Canon camera. The problem is I don't have those DSLRs anymore, but I have this thing that I can actually now adapt Canon EF mount to RF mount. Okay, and now I have this lens with two actually adapters, and now I can mount it to my R series camera, and I have two. I have R100 and I have R6 Mark II that I'm actually going to use and test all these lenses. I mounted this lens. It's 35mm lens with two mounts, and now it's adapted to my R6 Mark II, and I can take some pictures with it. And I'm going to use all these adapters and try to actually take pictures with all these lenses that I have. Now let's go and talk about other lenses that I found in my attempt to clean my office. The next lens that I have is in this little pouch. It's really nice, soft pouch. And I can see this is a Mamiya Sekor lens. Oh, okay. Well, this is actually only lens that I already used, and it's Mamiya Sekor 60mm prime lens, but it's also a macro lens. And this is actually a lens that I use to compare my macro shots. Beautiful lens. Beautiful lens. I will probably keep this one. Next lens in this pouch as well is again, oh, there was another Mamiya Sekor lens, and this one is prime lens 50mm f2. Okay, this is beautiful lens as well. I forgot to mention previous lens, Mamiya Sekor macro 60mm lens, also has screw mount, and I use this adapter and mounted on my R6 Mark II. And this lens, 50mm, also has a screw mount that I am going to adapt to Canon. Mamiya Sekor 50mm adapted, and now let me go and see. Well, I don't need to say anymore. This is manual focus lens. There's a nice little pouch, and looks like some big lens inside of this pouch. Wow, look at this. Even has a tripod mount, tripod foot, and it's Vivitar, you can see, and it's Vivitar 300mm lens. It's telephoto, prime telephoto lens from Vivitar. Okay, and looks like again screw mount. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. That means I can go and use this adapter. Vivitar 300mm prime lens in screw mount with two adapters. Now it's on my R6 Mark II camera. There it is, lens inside of this kind of little bit sturdier lens case, and I see it says Minolta on the front cap. Okay, and it is a Minolta MD Tele Rockcore X 300mm, another 300mm prime lens, and this one must be in Minolta MD mount. There is bayonet MD mount, and because I have a bunch of these adapters, okay, not this one, not this one. Oh, there it is. It says Minolta on the cap, and this is MD to EOS. That means Minolta mount to Canon EF mount. Okay, now let's go and mount it to this adapter first. I just need to find a way how to, because there's no red dot on this lens. I need to find out the way to mount it to this adapter. Okay, there it is. And now from this one back to, and this actually adapter has this electronic connections. I'm not sure it will work, but you never know until you try. Now I can actually point to other room, and it's still kind of pretty close telephoto. Okay, let me see, is autofocusing working because of those connectors? Actually, I was able to take a picture, but it was showing me that I need actually to change some settings. And well, I will take this lens out and do telephoto shoot with this lens, and of course with that Vivitar as well. Now I have two 300mm lenses, and I will go and test them some other time. We have a bunch of other stuff in this box. There's a Nikon two Nikon lens hoods that I have no use for. I don't have any Nikon cameras anymore or lenses. There's another little bit sturdier case with a lens inside, and let's see what it is. Okay, what we have here is Kamero Auto f2.8 135mm prime lens, branded Kamero. It's made in Japan. I'm not sure who made it. Wow, look at this. Good thing is it has screw mount, and that means I can use this adapter again. Very nice, a little 135mm prime lens, Kamero 135mm f2.8. That is a fast lens. Okay, this goes off, top on, and wow, this is very nice find. Another prime lens, 135mm, beautiful lens. Okay, we have another case that is, this one is zippered, and what we have inside is, okay, it's Auto Telelentar f2.8 135mm, another prime 2.8mm lens, short telephoto, 135mm lens. Wow, look how big this opening is. It's a huge 2.8, but huge front element and huge opening. This is a Nikon mount. I know that because of this little protruding thing that almost all Nikon lenses have, and I'm sure this is a Nikon mount. The problem is I don't have Nikon camera. That means I cannot even mount or test this lens. But I may go to Garland Camera. I know those guys because I bought cameras from them, lots of them, and right now I pre-order R6 Mark III from them, and they will probably let me use Nikon camera just to test this lens. Okay, this is Telelentar f2.8. Okay, beautiful lens. And it goes back to this case. Okay, we have some more stuff here in this box. Okay, there's another lens here, Kamero. This is another Kamero lens. There it is, Kamero Auto f2.8 f35mm. Another prime lens from Kamero, 35mm prime lens. And let's see the mount, screw mount, beautiful screw mount that goes onto this adapter. Okay, I have it mounted And let's just go and take manual focus as well. Yes, it's working. It's taking good pictures, and this is beautiful. Another beautiful, beautiful lens. Kamero 35mm prime lens f2.8 in screw mount. Okay. This is good as well. Okay, I have another lens here. Oh, I have some Canon hoods, 2 Canon hoods. I'm not sure what lens goes on these hoods. And the rest is kind of just photography, little accessories. Oh, okay. I will see what that is. There's some filters. Wow, look at this. I need to talk about that as well. And the rest are just a couple filters. Wow, look at this. This is Hoya 95mm UV filter. That's a huge, huge filter. 95mm is not very common, and I guarantee this is a valuable filter because of the size. 95. Okay, now let's go back to this little case. Well, on the case says Minolta, and inside front cap says Minolta, and it is Minolta. Okay, this is Minolta MCW.Rocker HG f2.8 35mm prime lens. Okay, and because it's Minolta, that means it has Minolta MD mount that I used and have before. Let me go and check. This is MD2 Canon EF. I just need to figure out how to mount it first on this adapter. There it is. And now from this one it goes back to my RF Mark II. Okay, let's see if I can take, okay, manual focus as well. Okay. I'm actually not focusing because I'm probably some kind of settings that I need to change to be able to focus, manually focus. Okay? And it takes pictures. Okay, this is another beautiful, beautiful lens, prime lens, Minolta MC Rocker 35mm f2.8. Okay, that goes back to its own little, look how small this case is. Okay, now when I was looking through the box, I found this that I don't know what this is. Let me go and take it out of this bag. Wow, look at this. Okay, this is a plate with lens, and this lens is Schneider Kreuzneck Compnon 50mm lens, and it's 5.6 Omega, made in Germany, enlarging lens. Now I have another one in this little bag, and it has this bubble front. And this is Schneider, another Schneider Kreuznach Durst Komponar 75mm. And this is, it has screw mount on the back, and I actually put this little note. It says enlarging lens for Durst photo enlarger, made in Germany. It's absolutely beautiful. It's all round aperture. Wow. And it goes from 4.5 to 22. Just a beautiful little enlarging lens. Okay, that's almost all that I found in the box. I have a couple tripod heads here. There's another one, and also I have a bunch of these adapters that I use to adapt different lenses to my Canon system. I think that's it for this installment of my big find, and in attempt to clean my office. I will go and take pictures of all these lenses, test them, and put them for sale on eBay. Okay, I think I may just keep one of those, and that's Mamiya Sekor 60mm macro lens. I like it a lot. We'll play with it a little bit and maybe ultimately sell it later on. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Milorad out.